I'm ready to do math with you, so let's get going. We are going to be using our machine, our function machine. If you did not finish the back of this, you could go ahead and get it. Or you can use a piece of paper and a pencil for that. That's the first thing we're going to do today. All right, I want to talk about our vocabulary words. Function machine, the rule for doing the function machine, the analog and digital clocks, and totals and sums, and filling in the missing add-ins. All right, those are our vocabulary words today. Now let's talk about the papers that you have. All right, you have a paper called Timing Yourself with some activities to do. Okay. I also sent home a picture of the rocker balance. Remember how we weigh things with that to see if we can make this level, both cups the same height? All right, we'll be doing things with that. Next lesson, a subtraction and addition and coloring page. Another look at things that are symmetrical. Oh, there's a heart. There's a cylinder. Okay, that will be fun. Number of the day page. This time it's 37. You know what to do. You tally, you fill in the missing blanks. You do the money to match 37. All right, that is a fun page. I also have for you dimes, nickels, and pennies in mixed groups. You have to count the monies and see how much there is. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43. I would write a 43 with the cent sign right there. They've mixed up all the coins on this one except for quarters. All right, now there is an ordinal number page. There's some birds you have to do. Following these directions, coloring these birds, and you have to color the flowers different colors depending on their position on the page. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th. You could keep on going. The last page I left blank for you. You get to fill in the ice cubes on this penguin's igloo. You get to put even and odd numbers. And then you get to color and you get to count how many evens and how many odd numbers that you selected on doing this whole page yourself. What fun you'll have doing that. All right, now I would like you to have a pencil and paper or your function paper or your journal or something to write on a whiteboard with a marker and eraser. All right, right now I'm going to do the function machine again. So I am going to move my computer down so you can see the function machine in action. You won't see me very much. Well, I'll try and bend down low. So I want you to guess the rule for what happens on this function machine. I'm going to get a piece of paper because maybe then you can see the pennies that come out. Let's see. I'm going to put a piece of paper here, and then maybe I'll put this down even lower. Okay, so see if you can guess my rule, all right? I'm going to put 2 pennies in. 1, 2. And I'm going to see how many will come out. Are you ready? Remember the last time the pennies that came out, the rule was +1. Let's figure out what the rule is going to be this time. Here I go. I'm putting those 2 pennies in. Are you ready? Oh my goodness. Did you see that? 4 pennies came out. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. right, that's kind of strange. I put 2 pennies in and 4 came out. I wonder what rule that is. All right, put that in your brain, or you can write that down. 2 pennies went in, 4 came out. All right, I'm going to put those 4 pennies in and see what happens. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh my goodness, one even went way under the computer. So I put 4 in and 6 pennies came out. I wonder what the rule is for that. All right, I'm going to bring the computer back up here and let's look at our chart that I made up here for the function machine. Now I'm going to move my function machine over here. My computer's on top of it now. Now you can see the function machine chart that I made. You can make one of these, or you can use your paper that you have. All right, let me grab a marker. All right, so what happened first? 4 went in. No, 2 went in and 4 came out. Wow. I don't know what happened in there. 2 went in, 4 came out. All right, I'm going to change that to blue right there, or to black. 2 went in, 4 came out. Then I put 4 in, and how many came out? 4 went in, and 6 came out. Wow. So if I would have put 6 in, how many would come out? What's the difference between 4 and 2? Let's count on. Let's start with 2, 3, 4. Let's see if that works for 4 and 6. Put 4 in your head and count on. 4, 5, 6. So let's see if I put 6 in, how many are going to come out? 6, 7, 8. 8 would come out. So what's the difference between 2 and 4? It's 2 more. So our rule is a +2. All right. That function machine is really, really fun, isn't it? I love that. Now, you will need your little clock also. In just a minute, but right now I'm going to come over here to this missing number board. Here I am, the missing numbers. All right, let's see. 3 plus 4 equals what? 3, put that in your head and count on. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's actually easier to put the larger of the add-ins in your head and then count on. So if I did 4, 5, 6, 7, the answer is 7. All right. Going down in this same column, this is a subtraction, but the missing number is right here. 7 take away what equals 4? Well, let's think about that. If I have 7, and I take 4 away, 1, 2, 3, 4, how many are left? 3. All right, now I can check that answer by adding 3 plus 4, and I know the answer is 7. 7 equals 3 plus what? 7 equals 3 plus what? Well, 3 plus what equals 7? It doesn't matter which way this is written. If the 7 and the equal sign are first, 3 plus 4, it's still going to be 3 plus 4 because 3 plus 4 always equals 7. All right, now let's look at this one. If you're doing your addition and your subtraction cards that you might make at home, that would help with this. All right, so if I have 5 equals blank plus 3, I'm going to get 5 sticks. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what does it equal? I'm going to put 3 in one hand and see what's left. Oh, look it. 5 equals 3 plus 2. All right, let me put 2 right here, or 2 plus 3. 5 equals 2 plus 3. Now let's come down here. 2 plus what equal 5? Well, it's the same thing. 2 plus 3 equal 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, yes. Okay, now here's a subtraction number equation. 5 minus 3 equals what? All right, I have 5 sticks, and I take 3 away. 2 are left. Good job. All right. Now we're going to come over and we're going to look at the clock I drew right here on my board. Close my blinds because the sun is starting to come in. All right, here we go. I think you can see it better now. All right. Now you need your little clock, so I'm going to get my teacher clock right here. I'm going to move this back for a minute, and I'm going to look at my teacher clock. All right. Now let's look at this and let's do some times, all right? Well, let's see. I got up very early this morning. I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. So put your clock on 6 o'clock. All right, when you get up in the morning, here are the times of the day. Morning, noon, afternoon, evening, and nighttime. Now I'm going to scoot this up so you can see it a little better. I should have written that bigger, but I didn't. All right, times of the day. Morning, noon, afternoon, evening, and night. Now, sometimes in the day are called AM, and sometimes are called PM. There are 12 hours that are AM and 12 hours that are PM because 24 hours in one day. All right, so that means that the hands of the clock have to go around 2 times to make 24 hours because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours in half of a day. All right, when I get up in the morning at 6, is that going to be AM or PM after I slept all night? 6 a.m. All right, I'm going to write that on my board. Here we go. 6 o'clock a.m. All right. Next one. All right, I ate lunch at 11:30. Go ahead and put your hands of your clock on 11:30. Having trouble holding on to that clock. It's hard to hold it up in the air like this. 11:30. Let's see. There's 11. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 11:30. All right. I did not eat lunch at 11:30. I ate lunch at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. That is called noon. Now, is that going to be an AM or a PM? That is a good question. Noon. 12 o'clock, noon. Let me write that on my board. 12 o'clock. Write that with me. 12 o'clock. And guess what? That is PM. All right, 12 o'clock p.m. when I'm eating my lunch. All right, here we go. All right. At 2:30 in the afternoon, I felt like having a snack. Please show me 2:30. Oh, I'm going past 2 o'clock. At 2:30, I decided to have some apple slices and dip them into some sunflower butter. It was a delicious snack at 2:30. All right, 2:30. Would you please write 2:30 on your board? And would you put, if you think it's AM or PM, 2:30 in the afternoon. Afternoon. All right. 2:30. If you guessed PM, you were right. 2:30 p.m. I had an afternoon snack. Afternoon. All right, here we go. All right. At 4:30, I started cooking my dinner. It was late in the afternoon, and by 5:30, I was eating my dinner. I had some mac and cheese that night. It was so delicious, and some peas. And then for dessert, I had a cookie. Here we go. Write 5:30 on your board, please. All right, here we go. 5:30. And is 5 o'clock in the evening, is that going to be AM or PM? 5:30 in the evening. 5:30 p.m. when I'm eating my dinner. You were right. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. It turned dark about 7:15 in the evening. All right. It was dark. It was 8:30 and it was dark. So at 9:30, I decided I would brush my teeth because I was getting ready to go to sleep. All right, 9:30. Is that going to be PM or AM? We are in nighttime now. 9:30. 9:30. Make your best guess and write it on your board or your paper. 9:30 p.m. All right, here we go. Get your clock again. All right, 9:30. Whew. I kept sleeping and sleeping. 11:30 came, and then midnight came. All right, it's midnight. It's 12 o'clock midnight. But guess what? It's so crazy, but it's dark outside. Right, 12 o'clock midnight. And make your best guess if you think that is AM or PM. All right, I'm going to write midnight right up here. Midnight. Midnight. All right, AM or PM, what do you think? Even though it's dark, what do you think? All right, it is AM. 12 a.m. is called midnight. Isn't that crazy? All right, middle of the night. All right, here we go. Keep turning. 1 a.m. 2 a.m. Oh, 2:30 a.m. Wow, 2:30 a.m. All right. Well, this time I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Right, 5 o'clock. And make your best guess if 5 o'clock is going to be AM or PM. 5 o'clock AM. I got up super early that morning. All right, good job. So times of the day: morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night, and midnight. Okay, divided into AM and PM. Let's look over here at our analog and digital clocks. All right, now I would like you to look here, and I am going to write the time. I'm going to draw the hands on the clock. All right, first I am going to make it 5 o'clock. So I'm going to draw the hour hand, pointing straight to the 5 and going straight up to the 12 with the minute hand. Did you notice how much longer my hour hand is than my minute hand? This is an analog clock. I'm going to write the digital time here. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. All right. Now, coming down to this clock. 5:30. I want to write 5:30 on there. So I'm going to I'm going to get my red pen so you can see better. I'm going to put my hour hand going halfway to 6, and then my minute hand coming down to the 6 directly. 5:30. All right, let me write 5:30 on my digital clock. Now, I didn't say if this was 5 in the morning and 5:30 in the morning. I didn't specify if it was 5 in the evening or 5:30 in the evening. So, all I wanted you to do was write 5 o'clock or 5:30, not with the AM or PM on this one. All right, friends. Thanks for being here. Keep working with your clocks. Keep working with the function machines. And keep doing your missing number game. See you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.